Basketball bets and analysis Tuesday, March 11th. Guys, 2-0 over the last two, 10-4 over the last 14, guys. A little bit over $15,000 profited yesterday. Watford +2, guys. What a game. One of the best games I've watched this entire year. Wasn't top 25 ranked teams, guys, but nonetheless, excellent basketball that we were able to watch yesterday. Watford +2 won outright, guys, and I also gave you guys Montana State as a lean. They fully dominated Idaho State, guys. 2-0 yesterday, and today we have a big game lined up. Now, before I start off today's analysis, guys, couple announcements. As you guys already probably know, early games are back, and they're pretty much back till the end of MLB, guys. So there's going to be days now moving forward where the game is going to start when the video is out, guys. Not every day, but some days depending on the lineup. Now, obviously, as you guys can see right here, 10:44 a.m. is the time, Eastern time, that I'm making this video, guys. I'm going to try to get it edited in time to get it out for the game of the day, which today I believe we will have time for that because the game's at 4:30 p.m. Eastern, and the video is typically out by 2-3 p.m. Eastern, guys. But there will be some days that you will not get the plays just due to the fact of timing, guys, and that's out of our control. So with that said, guys, I opened 10 more spots for the MLB 3-month pass. That pass starts today. As you guys can read it right there, it starts from the day you buy through June 27th. Gets you every play, basketball, baseball, every play I throw through June 27th, guys. Lock that in. You can get it through a payment plan. There's options there if you guys do not want to pay the full price up front, guys. Now, with that said, guys, Watford +2. AI Analyzer called it, guys, and the day before we had Delaware +4. The AI Analyzer called it, guys. 7-day free trial. This gives you guys winners, guys, and gives you guys the ability to invest rather than gamble, guys. So with that said, let's get right to the money, guys. Let's talk about the two games I'm eyeing for today. First one, guys, one that does not stand out considering today's lineup, and it's California versus Virginia Tech, guys. This line opened up in favor of California -2.5, and it's pushed up to 3.5, almost 4 in certain books, guys. Virginia Tech is attracting the money on the spread, 67% of the bets and 73% on the handle. On the money line, guys, California is attracting a little bit more, 56% of the bets and 63% of the handle, guys. So money and support right now for the most part going to Virginia Tech, yet the line has pushed up in favor of California. What does Vegas know that we don't, considering the fact that on January 11th of this year, Virginia Tech went and beat Cal in Cal, guys, as a 7-point underdog. They've already taken care of this team, so why are they this big of an underdog in a neutral court? Because this is not in Cal or Virginia Tech, guys. Both these teams struggle away, but nonetheless, Virginia Tech is a little bit better. They're 5-5 away compared to California, that they're 2-11, guys. And this is a neutral court. There's no real home court. Nonetheless, guys, away records matter because it gives you a little information as to how they play away from home court. Now, let's look at the data, guys. Let's look at the data over the last 3 games. Virginia Tech has had a bit of a tougher schedule over the last 3, so we're going to look at the AI Analyzer, and from there, we're going to look at the season stats, guys. Cal leads in a key stat that I mentioned yesterday that is critical. As a matter of fact, too, in the pro tips that I've been giving you guys for this tournament, guys, and it's the following. You guys see it for what it is. Rebounding. Offensive rebounding, guys. Cal ranked at 18th compared to Virginia Tech at 315th. Offensive rebounding is key. And then defensive rebounding, very similar situation. California ranked at 78th and Virginia Tech ranked at 340th, guys. Lastly, free throws, something that's critical. And you guys are probably seeing that right now. It's critical at the end of the games, especially in these tournaments. Cal leads the way, guys. This is a game that's very offense versus defense. Cal, known for their defense, known for their turnovers, known for rebounding and playing a tight game. Virginia Tech, guys, haven't had the season that they expected to have, but they're the better offensive team, quote unquote, just based on statistical stats, season stats so far, guys. Now, something that I wanted to show you guys, and something that's going to play a huge role in this game, and I believe is going to be the difference maker for this game, is personal fouls, guys. Personal fouls and personal fouls drawn. So California is one of the best teams at drawing fouls, guys. Ranked 19th versus Virginia Tech, that's ranked at 330, is drawing fouls. Now, Virginia Tech is one of the worst teams when it comes to personal fouls. They get a lot of personal fouls per game, ranked at 309th per game, which is going to play into California's hand of getting to the free throw line. They draw a lot of fouls. They like to get to the free throw line, and along with that, too, it's going to give them more opportunities to get the boards, the offensive board, and I really like that angle, guys. Lastly, guys, both these teams have been struggling, right? California over the last 7-8 games are 1-7 straight up. Virginia Tech, guys, a little bit better, but nothing too crazy. Over the last 3, both these teams are 1-2, guys. Both of these teams are 1-2, yet California is favored by almost 3.5, 4 points, guys. This line is very, very, very telling. As we can see right here, these are the season stats, and that's why I said it's an offense versus defense game, guys, because Virginia Tech, on the offensive side, they lead in primarily pretty much every category other than free throws, and then on the defensive side, the defensive side of things, guys, Virginia Tech, does not lead. California leads in majority of the stats, and along with that, on the season, turnovers, opponent turnovers, personal fouls, and all that good stuff, California does lead, guys. Neutral court, a game where it's going to be played in neither home court, guys. Virginia Tech 0-4 neutral courts this season. California 0-1, guys. I love California in this spot. I do like him at -3, -2.5. I would take a money line if the money line is not as juiced. Right now, it's at -190. I'm not going to bite that, but if it was -170, -160, I'd consider it taking it, guys. Once in a while, it's okay to bite the juice. I don't do it every single day. Typically, my average odds are -120, -110, -130. Doing -175 consistently is not going to help you guys long term. If you do it once in a while, guys, it's not going to break your bank, and it's typically tactical if you do it in a small dose, guys. So that's game number 1 that I'm eyeing for today, guys. Game number 2. And before I start off with game number 2, and I'll talk about it briefly, guys, share the show. Share the show with a couple buddies that do the same thing, because today we're going to make it 3-0. The second game I was going to talk about, and I'll talk about it really briefly for you guys, is Utah versus UCF, guys. That game to me is very similar to yesterday's game. This game is 50-50. Both teams thrive on rebounding the ball. Both have very similar offenses, guys. Now, UCF is missing some key players, one of them being Mr. Mikey Williams, key player that's been playing really well as of late, guys. But nonetheless, I think this is a very 50-50 game where, A, Utah's attracting the majority of the money, and B, you're catching UCF at +2.5, +3, a game that they can win outright. And if not, they'll probably win or lose by 1 or 2 points, guys. I do like UCF in this angle. So that's it for today, guys. The game, again, will be posted today on my Instagram and on my Telegram like it was yesterday. Today will be the last day this week that I'll be doing videos. Tomorrow, there will be no YouTube videos, guys. So lock in your pass to maximize profits, because these next few days I am a little bit more busy and I'm going to focus on my clients, guys. So with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next few days. Share the show, guys, and let's win the day.